Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mountaineer Bushcraft and Survival System. Today we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to talk food today. A lot of videos I watched dealing with bushcraft, survival, and prepping. Typically, a lot of it is based on food, water, that sort of thing. And a really simple thing I think a lot of people could do for an emergency food that actually has a lot of staying power and a lot of bang for your buck, just plain old peanut butter. So we'll be discussing that and a few other options I got here on the table. I'll get you zoomed in closer. We'll look at some of the packaging and the labels and the nutrition information. So another cat. So with that, we'll be back in just a moment. Okay. Now then, I think this is a really good option. Like I said, it has a very good shelf life, and even after you open, it'll last for quite a while. So let's say you either went out on a hike or you're out practicing skills, you're actually out there in a way. This right here could definitely go a long way to help keep nutrition in your body in a tough situation. Now, there are a lot of fat in this. It's actually got 0 trans fat, it's low in saturated fats, and it's got 7 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons. So that's not bad. That's a pretty good bang for your buck. And they obviously got different size containers. You can get much smaller containers of peanut butter, or you can put it in your own container if you have one you can put peanut butter in to carry with you. And this ain't going to get your belly full, because you don't want to gorge yourself on this to where you actually feel full. I mean, that's probably not going to be very healthy, but this will help your body keep going, because you will get nutrition from this, and it can help supplement some very bland or very unattractive food you may have been able to got access to while you was out and about. So basically, this is a pretty good stopgap measure, and for what you're getting for such a small amount, I think it's worth carrying this with you. So get a jar that suits the whatever backpack you got that you can spare the space for. And I know there's a lot of people with peanut allergy out there, so I mean, look for other options. If there's other types of nuts you can eat that they do make a type of peanut butter out of. Like I said, it's not the healthiest stuff in the world. Like, I know they make it out of almonds. You got like Nutella, stuff like that. It's got a lot of fat, carbohydrates, calories, and proteins. Those will help you keep going. Another option. These compressed food bars. Now, these I've ate before. They're not great. The texture, kind of powdery. They're kind of like an overdone sugar cookie. However, this small package, this entire pack here is 2,400 calories. So it's got a 5-year shelf life if it's kept in a stable environment. I believe at the time I got this at Walmart, somewhere in the neighborhood of $5, I do believe. So it's not too expensive. So you can actually, if you're planning a trip, just pick 1 or 2 of these up if you got room in your pack. Toss one in there. It's better than starving. You don't have to eat this whole pack. It's a matter of staying alive. And in cold weather and you're very active, you burn a lot of calories. You're burning way more than 2,000 a day. And if you're in extreme cold and you're setting up shelters, you're cutting firewood, you're doing all that, I would dare say you're going to burn anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 calories. But the name of the game is to stay alive long enough to either get rescued or be, self-rescued. And things like this will actually help you keep going when, if you can't obtain any kind of food while you're out there in the field. And in the wintertime, it's actually a lot more difficult to do that. Then, of course, we got standard MRE. Some of these are definitely hit and miss. There's very few of these I actually would say I enjoy eating, but it's another one of them deals where it's stable. It'll last a long time. You can open these up and field strip them. You can take what you don't need or want out of them and put the rest in maybe a Ziploc bag, throw it in your kit. Like I said, they're not great, but it's food. It'll help. And these are quite bulky as is, and for what you're getting, whereas these are actually more enjoyable to eat than this, I do believe this is actually a better deal than the food in here. Now the condiments and stuff like that you get in these, that's where it might be, if you can get both, field strip this, get all the little extras, keep it with this. However, if you go this route, you're getting quite a bit of nutrition for the weight versus rate. I think this will probably do you pretty good. I wouldn't dare say it's the best out of the three options, but I think it's a very, very good, reliable option. And if anybody's interested, we will actually do a review. I don't think anybody wants me to do a review on peanut butter, but you know, peanut butter is peanut butter. But if you want me to do a review on either one of these, everybody let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely do that. I was going to do a separate video after this one, but we're going to extend this one. I know it's not great for the algorithm to have long, drawn out videos, but for those of you who are watching my videos, my subscribers and everything, and I appreciate every one of you subscribed and just people viewing. And I've recently seen a video from another channel that I'm subscribed to, Ochiko Bushcraft, and well, they'd had an event not too long ago happen down there where some people lost their lives by being trapped in a car, and that's horrible. That's terrible, and I don't mean to step on another channel's feet, but he did a very good video on candles and one of those SOL bivvies, the line ones. I highly recommend you all watch that. Just look him up on YouTube. He's got some pretty good material. But with that, I'm going to throw a little bit of my 2 cents in there, because I don't think that information can be overstated when it comes to keeping a kit in your vehicle for the winter, because it's no joke. People die in the winter conditions trapped in their vehicles. You can find these old reports even online now, or just YouTube, especially in New York, up in Buffalo, places like that, or Wisconsin, up there near the Great Lakes. There's got some deers running crazy after does back here. It's a very dangerous situation to find yourself in. So I would like to encourage everybody watching, especially in my area here in West Virginia, the state. We can have some very vicious winters, and people can die very easily. It's so easy for you to succumb to the environment when it's wet and cold, and you're getting, just in the 40s is bad enough, but we start getting in the freezing and sub-zero conditions out here. It's no joke, people. So get yourself a car kit together. Get you a duffel bag. You don't have to go fancy and expensive. Have some extra coats, some extra clothing. Have some food. And I'm not going to get into what I saw in his video, but he did, like I said, a great thing with candles and everything on there. But that's definitely something to pack, because that's something anybody can do. You may not be able to go out and make a fire from scratch, even if you did have, a hatchet, saw, good knife, fire starting implements. A lot of people they don't have the ability to do that, and that's not a knock on you. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the reality of things, and that's a great thing about carrying something as simple as a candle or several candles, just in case. You know, the 8-hour burning candles, and know how to do that safety. Because you have to crack your windows a little bit if you're using them inside a vehicle, because they do make carbon monoxide. So keep that in mind. Keep something simple. As I got this several years ago, like $60, maybe $69 at Walmart. It's this little jump kit that can be used as a power bank, and it's even got a light on it. This basically is just almost like having jumpers, and you pop this little guy here open. If I can get this, if you got fingernails. There we go. Oop. Chair gave way with me there. All right. That just plugs into it. You plug it in, you get a light right there. Then all you gotta do is hit that little red button. That light turns green. Then crank your vehicle over. Charging cable for it. USB chargeable. Plus, like I said, it doubles as a power bank. Get that to focus there. Ooh, there we go. Something like this could be indispensable, and it could save your life, especially out here in West Virginia. There are places and back roads out here, if you break down, or worse, say you had gotten an accident and you actually went off the road, you might not get found till spring, because the hollers and hills out here are pretty extreme in a lot of places. So having yourself prepared, and I'm not trying to be mean, but people, you'll notice that do a lot of the bushcraft and survival and prepping, they tend to have an air of excitability, and it's like they really keep pushing this and pushing it. But for people to practice these skills, that's really important to us, and that's kind of why we do what we do. We want to get that information out there to you because it's very important to us. And just the truth of the matter is, we're all responsible for our own well-being and safety. In a lot of cases, it don't take a lot of time or money to do these small things. Just like get a medium-sized duffel bag, a little bit of food, a little bit of clothes, some lighting, some basic tools if you want to try that route. But if you can't, get the candles and some of the Mylar sleeping bag kind of things. You know, you put $50-$100 into a kit you can keep in your car and forget about it. And there's a good chance that you may never need it. And let's hope that that's the case. But if you ever do need it, here's the thing. If you don't have it, woe be you. Because we're talking about your life here. And if you have kids, you could be talking about your children's life. So it's very important just to do these basic things. It doesn't take any special training or experience that we can just do in general. And it's no-brainer stuff. But don't gamble with your life is what I'm getting at. And that's kind of why I'm hoping that I'm providing with the videos I'm doing. You don't have to necessarily replicate anything I'm doing. If it gives you an idea and you modify it or you change it or it inspires you, that's fantastic. That's what this is all about. If I help one person out of everybody that watches these videos, then I've won. I mean, can't ask for more than that. But I mean, not trying to be doom and gloom, but you only got the one life. This is your one shot. And there's so many things that are so simple and easy that you can do to keep yourself safe and keep your loved ones safe, your friends. Like I said, if you got a small family, pack a bag for each one. If they don't want to do it themselves, don't worry about it. Make a bag for them. There's just the basics you know how to need. You got to keep your core body temperature under control. And you also got to keep yourself fed. You got to stay hydrated. Hydration is very important. Make sure you got a metal container in there. And if, you can't boil that water, find some kind of filtration system that is not going to be damaged by the cold. Keep it in that kit per person, per container, for everybody. That way, if you have to, you can get water out of a creek somewhere, But I've rambled on quite a bit, but I just want to try to get that message out there above all else. Take the time to take care of yourself, because, like I said, ultimately, it's all of our responsibilities to keep ourselves safe, and try not to come up with reasons and excuses not to. If you can't do it yourself, try to find someone that'll help you. As far as information goes, it's almost infinite at this point. YouTube has any bit of information on survival, preparedness, you name it. Whatever you want to do, look it up, you'll find it. If you don't get it from my channel, it may come down to future. Like I said, I've just started. There'll be many more videos to come. And hopefully there's a lot more videos to come. And with that, I bid you all a very good morning. Be very safe out there. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. And everybody who does watch my videos and are subscribed, I thank you very kindly. It's greatly appreciated. You all have a very good day.